Hello gamers. This is really weird for me. Usually just the Overwatch guy. Today I just wanted to show you guys my manga collection. And yeah, it's gonna go epic. I've been collecting manga for a couple of years. If I had to estimate this would probably be around, oh, I don't know, like, let's see. A lot of money. Yeah, we're just gonna get into it. We'll start with, we'll start over here, then we'll go all the way to, the end. Good Night Poon Poon. I got this. It wasn't my first manga, but I heard so many things about it, and I just had to check it out for myself. It holds up. It really does. I wouldn't say it changed my life, but it changed my life. You know what I mean? It's so good, man. You gotta read it. Let me just show you a quick page. Bam! It's beautiful art too. And yeah, it's just really good stuff. Quite depressing though. I would not recommend it if you are sensitive to these topics. But yeah, it's really good. The cover is also makes like a bird of Poon Poon. It goes really hard. I'll show you after I set it back all up. Moving on to A Galaxy Next Door. Really good book. It makes me feel good, I only read the first 2 volumes, so I need to finish this. Moving on to A Silent Voice. I got this one after I watched the anime because I needed to see more. The anime really is really good. I'd recommend watching it. Yeah, I don't regret buying this. It was so good. I don't regret it so much that I actually got the big ass collector's edition. I'm gonna get the second one, but I'm broke and I'm gonna be a college student soon. So blow me up so I can pay my my tuition. Please. Moving on. Miruku-chan. Yeah. This one was weird. It was good. Like really good after the first volume. I almost dropped it after the first volume though because it was ecchi, which just means this. So I didn't really want to buy anymore. I ended up buying 3 because towards the end it got really good. It made me like tear up a little bit. I was like, oh my god, this is actually fire. But it was weird because they wanted to make it ecchi. I didn't want to read an ecchi. Like this story was a really good drama or human drama. I don't know how you would say it. It's got ghosts in it. It's not a human drama. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But really good. I only read the first 3 volumes though. Moving on to Insomniacs After School. I read the first volume. Couldn't get into it. Art was really pretty. I bought this before I found out it had an anime. I think I would have just watched the anime instead of buying the manga. But it looks really cool and that's why I bought it. Yeah, I need to get into this one. I only have the first 2 volumes. I read them both, I think, which is a contradiction to what I said earlier. Really good. I think it's kind of like a slow burn from what I remember, but it's pretty much these guys can't sleep, so they sleep in this observatory, and they make it into a club. Moving on to some more Inio Asano. Downfall. This was actually my first manga I bought, and oh boy, what a manga to start with. Art was really beautiful and just really good stuff, but man, I wish I didn't start with this one because I didn't like this one. This one was weird, which Inio Asano is pretty weird, but he's also made Good Night Poon Poon, which is weird but really good. Downfall it just wasn't for me. Blood on the Tracks. I got this one after a super eye patch wolf video. This one was really good. This one is the one that actually got me into collecting manga. I bought this one just cause, and I thought I was gonna stop there. But then I bought this one and I got like 7 volumes. I used to buy these like monthly. Moving on to Goodbye Eri. I bought this one. I think this was like one of my recent purchases, and I don't regret it at all because it really fucks with your head. It's the same creator of Chainsaw Man, which is another manga I also read, but I did not buy yet. This one's so good. Really fucks with your head. It's about I don't want to spoil it, but it's so good. Just bam, there you go. Read it all from there. Kaioru East Ozaki. What a series. We're gonna start off with the series first. This was one of my first purchases as well after this one, I believe. I could definitely say I really liked it and made me cry a lot. It's so good. It just made me cry a lot. And then this one too. This one didn't make me cry, but it made me feel sad. A lot of her stories are really sad, from what I can tell, which is only this one in her series, The Golden Sheep. Another manga, actually, on the third one. It's called Love Story. It's about a child who loves his mother, and then he becomes a ghost because he was neglected, and he keeps wanting to be back with his mother. And it's sad. Very, very sad. Moving on to what's underneath this book that's like all yellowed out and old. I lied when I said that was my first manga. This is my first manga that I received as a gift from one of my friends. And I thought it was cool because, you know, reading an anime pretty much. And I thought that was cool. That was it. The story's okay. Sorry. Okay, this is the one that got me into fucking manga. Man, what a series. I bought the first 3 volumes because I thought it was... I've heard a lot about it, and I assumed I was gonna like it. And oh boy, did I. It's about this girl who can't communicate, and this guy helps her out. Yeah, it's just about the friends they make, and it's really good. Demon Slayer. I was watching the anime, and I couldn't get enough of the anime, so I said fuck it, and I bought the whole thing. I wanted to read it all instead of, you know, waiting for the anime to come out, and it's still not even over yet. What can I say? It's Demon Slayer. It's really good. Yeah, that was this part of the... And now we got Vagabond and Berserk. So this was actually my most recent purchase, and we'll talk about that in a second. Vagabond is really good, had a weird start, but it's really good. And I don't know, it's just good. Really beautiful art. I hear it's on hiatus, so after the 3rd volume I stopped buying because I was like, man, there's gonna be no ending. But that leads us to Berserk. You hear this one everywhere, you're just like, oh my goodness, man, it can't be that good. So I read it online, like the whole thing, all in one go, and I was like, oh boy, was I wrong. So I saw this at Walmart and decided, fuck it, I want to buy it. And I bought it. Good thing that wasn't a really bad page to open. This one is like really upsetting. Here's some trigger warnings for the book, but it's really good. Moving on to this one. I heard the Anime Man talk about this one in one of his videos, and my mom told me I could buy a book from Barnes & Nobles. So I bought it, and this one's scary, like really scary. I'd recommend if you're into horror stuff. Now the Junji Ito stuff. I do not have enough Junji Ito stuff. I got 3 books, and that's it. I need more, but Shiver was the first one I've gotten. Or no, it wasn't. Izumaki was one of the first ones I got. But Shiver was one of the first ones I got after Uzumaki, and I don't regret it at all. My favorite story from this one is The Long Dream. It's about this guy who keeps having dreams, and to him it's like years. To us, it's like, you know, a day, and it's scary. Tomi. I didn't like Tomi. This was one of his first works, and you can really see it. Yeah, I just didn't enjoy it as well. I thought it was good, but I couldn't finish it. I think it was just because, like, it was such a big book. I was like, I'm kind of intimidated. So I will come back to this one. Uzumaki. Oh, man. Uzumaki was just... don't mind that. Uzumaki's so good, man. They're making an anime, and it's going to be so good. This is a really good series. Oh god, I gotta blur everything. Legend of Zelda. I got these because I'm a big Zelda fan. And yeah, they're okay. They just pretty much retell the story of Link. And then I got, this is the final one, Dororo. I watched the anime and I was really curious about it, so I bought it. It's really different. It's not like the same. Since this was made in like the 50s or the 60s, a long time ago, and then the 2019 anime was, you know, a long time after, so I was curious to see what was different, and oh man, it's not completely different, but really different. But that concludes the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my $1,000 manga collection. This was bought over the years. I plan to buy more, but I'm a broke college student now. I owe money to the government, and yeah, that is a joke. I don't owe money to the government. I owe money to the school, I think. I don't know how that works. Please don't sue me. But yes. Alright, and that concludes the video. Please like and subscribe.